What I'd like to do is call up representatives of each organization, and I invite you to take a couple of minutes to just tell everybody, club members and others.
Hi, I'm Jane Delworth. I'm from Burroughs Community Center. We're a community center located in Bridgeport. We do a bunch of different things. So our building offers programs for people in the area, like computer classes, community gardening, ESL classes, thanks to the literacy volunteers. We also provide meeting space for any nonprofits that need to have a meeting or a board meeting. And we have offices. So RISAP, Big Brothers Big Sisters, Bridgeport Child Advocacy Center all have their offices in our building.
Thank you very much. And your next recipient is Caroline House, and I think Cindy Lamastra is here, whom I've just had the pleasure of meeting.
Hi, thank you. Cindy Lamastra from Caroline House. We are a literacy education center for low-income women and children. We're on the east side of Bridgeport, in the poorest area of Fairfield County, actually. So most of the women and children are able to walk to our center. Some drive or take the bus. The women you learn English as a second language and life skills, including computer skills. And the moms who have preschoolers bring them, we have a school readiness program. And the children all mainstream into English-only kindergartens, which is huge. And then we have school-age programs for math, reading, and creative arts after school and in the summer.
Thank you very much.
My name is Robin Hammond. I'm the Development Director for Class Homes. And we serve adults with autism and developmental disabilities in group home and apartment settings. And we have group homes in the towns of Westport, Norwalk, Fairfield, Trumbull, Easton, Wilton, and Stratford. And we have 4 group homes right here in Westport. And we pride ourselves that our guys fit right in the community. And their homes are just like yours and mine, and you wouldn't even know that it was a group home. And our guys are very involved in the community, and that's what we pride ourselves on. And we're very grateful to Sunrise Rotary. Sunrise has been very supportive of class for many years, and I know how hard you work to raise all this money, being a fellow Rotarian.
You did that right.
Yeah. So thank you very, very much. We really appreciate it.
I'm the director of Elder House, and Elder House is an adult day center in Norwalk, and we provide services to the surrounding community. And all of us know someone who is, as they get older in life and they begin to lose their memory, perhaps or their physical strength, just need a little help during the day. And that's what Elder House does. We pick people up during the day, bring them to Elder House, provide the kind of care and supervision that they need, and at the same time really improve their quality of life with great activities, great music, great programs, and friendship. And thank you so much for your support.
And great people.
Hi, I'm Mary Markey, and this is Kate Miller, my co-president, and we are involved in an organization called ITN Coastal Connecticut, which probably means nothing to anyone in this room, but we are part of a national organization that provides rides for seniors and visually impaired adults. We take them wherever they want to go, whenever they want to go. It's not just about going to doctor's appointments. We take them to hairdressers. We take them to the Westport Country Playhouse. Our motto is to be able to provide that service 24/7 to the extent that we can, and we have been challenged at that a number of times. We've always been able to provide the ride. We're always looking for volunteer drivers if anyone is looking for something or know people who are looking for something to do. That's what helps to keep our costs down, is to have volunteers so that we don't have to have paid drivers always driving our people around. And I love the fact that you were thinking of providing information for us, because I'm looking at Elder House and I'm looking at Burroughs and I'm looking at space, and I'm thinking this is something we could use. So we really appreciate the support of the Rotary, the continuing support, and look forward to it in the future.
Next, I'd like to call up Lisa Wolfighter, who is involved with literacy volunteers.
Hi, I'm Lisa Wolfiler from Literacy Volunteers of Greater Bridgeport. And we offer free adult education services in the Bridgeport Library. Roy Fuchs is one of our dedicated volunteer tutors. We offer ESL programs, we offer basic literacy, and we have a high school diploma program. So we're working with students, all adults over the age of 18 from all different countries who have all different goals, and it's wonderful to see them reaching these goals and getting certifications, diplomas, new jobs, things like that. We work with the Borough Center a lot.
And become citizens.
And become citizens, yes. Yep. So we thank you very much for your support.
You're welcome. I would like to just say that I'm already hearing real opportunities for people in this room to get together with people of other organizations. So thank you very much for the work.
Hi, I'm Joan Nguyen. We have the opportunity to be a year-round youth development organization that uses a school year portion and a summer camp portion. We get the opportunity to work with 7 different communities, but one of those communities is Bridgeport, Connecticut. This will be our 21st year, and we've been partnering with Bridgeport for 21 years. Probably the best part about is we get to start with the kids going into 5th grade, and we stay with them through their high school graduation. And to date, 98% of the kids who've been in the program through that 9 years have graduated from high school. And continued thanks to Sunrise Rotary. We are so proud to be a part of you, so thank you so much.
Person I know is here because Nora Janishian is on our committee and works tirelessly for the organization and for the committee. And there's no conflict of interest, she didn't vote.
So as Jean was saying, I'm wearing 2 hats here because I have been involved in this charitable contributions process, but my job is volunteer coordinator at Mercy Learning Center. We are also a literacy center. We're a large school in Bridgeport. We have over 900 women and close to 100 children that attend our school. We have 2 programs. We have a full-time program, and the women who come to our school go from 9 to 2 every day, and their children go to preschool at the same time when the mothers are in school. Our target population is what we sort of classify as the undereducated group of women in Bridgeport who do not have high school diplomas. Sorry. I wasn't really prepared to speak, sorry. I didn't read the email.
She's always prepared to speak.
We have a wonderful school. We use a lot of volunteers. Our tutors are volunteers. So our tutoring program, which is about 600 women, we have close to 200 tutors that work with us. We really take a holistic approach to educating a woman. Our motto is you educate a woman, you educate a family. I invite you all to come and visit. It really is an amazing place. I've been up there for 8 years and I love going to work every day. And I am, on behalf of Mercy Learning Center, I thank Rotary for their continual support of our organization. Thank you.
Givas, I hope, is the outreach coordinator for Silvermine Heart Center, a new applicant, a wonderful program.
Thank you. I'm actually the Outreach Education Director at Silvermine Heart Center. And we have a 24-year-old program that goes into schools and after-school programs to deliver curriculum-infused studio art projects. So our program really combines what the kids need with the fun stuff that they really want. It's an exciting program, and we are on track this year to serve 1,000 students in Norwalk and Stamford, primarily in Norwalk, but also in Stamford. We work with principals and classroom teachers and program directors to tailor our programs very specifically to what the children need in that particular population. And I thank you very much for your support and your belief in our program, and I will do you proud.
I am sure we are sure. Jane is involved with an organization known as Smart Kids with Learning Disabilities. Also a Rotary member and a really wonderful woman.
Thank you, Jane. I'm actually the founder and executive director of Smart Kids with Learning Disabilities.
We support the parents of kids who have learning disabilities. This is about 1 out of every 5 children who struggles in school. Most of them struggle with reading. And if you can't read, you're not going to be able to make it in school. People will think you're stupid. Kids are blamed for these issues because these problems are invisible. It is not easy to pick up that a kid struggles. And as I say, the kids are often blamed for their own difficulties. So we focus on educating parents about these issues, what they need to do. We provide regional educational programs on a variety of topics, including pre-literacy skills. And we also make sure that parents understand their kids are perfectly capable of learning. They're often gifted in ways that are not recognized or developed in school, and it's through developing their strengths and abilities that these kids will ultimately succeed. We run parent networking and support groups. In addition to our educational programs, we have a comprehensive website up, and we produce a free e-newsletter for parents, as well as running annual Youth Achievement Awards to help people understand just how terrifically accomplished these kids often are when they get their parents' support. I'm very grateful to the Sunrise Rotary for its long-time support. It really means a great deal to us. Thank you.
Just briefly, Andrew Accardi, Westport boy, Staples grad. Villanova was my son, and Andrew passed away a couple of years ago. And the disease from which he passed away was called neuroblastoma. Neuroblastoma is an exceptionally undifferentiated, very primitive tumor. It's not like a lung tumor, it's not like a this tumor, it's something that happens at the very basic level of your biology. But enough medical. In 2007, Andrew's Army was started by friends and family of Andrew Accardi. And to date, the money that we raised is close to $1.7 million for the study of neuroblastoma. Friends and family and Andrew's Army have financed fellowships, postgraduate and postdoctoral fellowships in laboratory science in the neuroblastoma lab of Dr. John Maris at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia and the University of Pennsylvania, where Andrew was treated. Dr. Maris is undoubtedly the world's leading expert on this disease, and I would be remiss if I didn't take the time to say what an exceptional human being the man is. My wife Ellen used to send emails at 10 o'clock at night, and Dr. Maris would send in a response back 10 minutes later, and it was generally from India or Norway or wherever he was talking. So he was very good to us, and we are trying our best so that, it sounds a little trite that nobody else has to go through the things we went through and that my son went through, but that we can get one more of these diseases, terrible diseases, off the list. And I hope to do that in my lifetime. And I just thank the Rotary. You've been so kind and so generous over the years that I can't thank you enough. It's from my family, my daughters, my wife, and all of Andrew's Army's family. Thank you.
I'm Jen Moore, and I am the chairman of the Susan Fund. We began about 35 years ago in memory of my daughter who sadly died of cancer also. Andrew actually was one of our recipients one year. We give one purpose, we give college-level scholarships to Fairfield County residents who have had cancer and who are attending an accredited college or university or training program. We this year have about 30 applicants. We tend to give somewhere between $1,000 and $5,000, depending on various criteria. We are in the middle of interviewing at this point and really love it because we love seeing the people that we've seen before, seeing how they're progressing and growing, and they do mature over the course of years. They come often for 4 years, and then many go on to graduate school. We've had 3 doctors graduate with us, it's been a really great uplifting experience. I guess that's about it.
That's more than it. Know that the Department of Human Services is there, period. Whether it's housing, whether it's campership, whether it's any number of other human needs, they are there. And this is not the publication, but I think the department's probably one of the most efficient departments in Town Hall, and certainly one of the most pleasant to deal with. So, Sarah, I'm blanking on your last name. Sarah Heath is one of these women I will not describe any further, and Barbara Butler is the other. And great joy to ask them both to come up here. I didn't handle that
I feel very comfortable saying Sarah's a lot younger than I am. And I also just want to say that just listening to all of this, I'm really impressed at the breadth of programs and services that Sunrise is contributing to. I think it's really wonderful, and it kind of reminds me of the old days of United Way and all the community organizations that were supported by donations. Anyway, we're standing in for Patty Haberstroh and Lauren Rosenkrantz, who were not able to be here tonight. I'm going to let Sarah tell you a little bit about the campership program, and I'll tell you a little bit about Community Service Corps.
I'm Sarah Heath, and the campership program that we run through the Department of Human Services on any given summer may help approximately 100 children. It's children that live in Westport and or attend Westport schools. We may help somebody who is a working family and they're looking for a scholarship so that they can continue working. The parents, mom, or dad, mom and dad sometimes. And it may be just helping with a sleepaway camp. There's many YMCA's sleepaway camps that give very generous scholarships, and we help the family pay the balance when there is a balance at the end so that the child can go away for the entire summer, which is amazing. We also work very closely with all of the organizations here in town that provide any sort of camp, and they also provide very generous scholarships to all of our clients, and then we use funds that similar to the funds that we get from Rotary, thank you very much, to make sure that the children have a quality summer and that also the parents are able to continue working.
And the Community Service Corps is a middle school volunteer program. And Lauren was very sorry she couldn't be here tonight because she was thrilled to receive this contribution. I think we operate the program in 2 semesters. The program matches, kids apply to participate, and then they are matched with one of the community organizations that accepts volunteers. And some of you are here. We have volunteers at the library and Earth Place and multiple community organizations. And a lot of child care, the senior center. So it is an opportunity for these children to, these are middle school age kids, and it's an opportunity for them to be in a working environment where they have responsibility and they are supervised by someone other than their parents. So it's a unique learning experience for them. And it's also a self-esteem building experience. And so part of the work is being sure that teachers and guidance counselors identify students who might benefit from having that self-esteem building opportunity. And it's been going on for many years now. And I think it's 4 or 5 days a week that kids are placed in all of these community organizations. So we are enormously grateful to I mean, we all know that volunteers are wonderful, but somebody has to teach them what to do. And so for the organizations that accept volunteers, we really appreciate the effort that goes into guiding the kids to do a good job and feel good about what they do. So thank you very much.
You have speakers here who will speak on behalf of Phoebe's friends. Sorry. Come on up, Ellen.
Hi, I'm here representing Phoebe's friends, and many of you, she's been a frequent speaker at the Rotary Club. Phoebe's my actually she's turning 17 next week, almost 17-year-old daughter who's a junior at Staples High School, and she's a two-time cancer survivor. And we started Phoebe's Friends when she was a freshman in high school to raise money for pediatric cancer research. And with the support of the town and all of Fairfield County and beyond, we've been very successful. And we're also thankful to the Rotary Club for being very supportive of her in all her endeavors, not just Phoebe's Friends, but also the Robotics Club, Student of the Month. So we're happy to get the award, and we're very grateful. Thank you.
Happy to have you here.
I'm Director of Builders Beyond Borders. I think a lot of you know, a lot of you have had children go through our program, but for those of you who don't know, Builders Beyond Borders is a youth leadership program. Our office is in Norwalk, but we draw students from over 20 high schools in Fairfield County, and we teach them leadership skills via community service. So we do local and international community service. A lot of people know about the international part that we do. This year we just worked in Ecuador, but we actually do a lot of local community service as well. So one thing, this has been wonderful to share about all the other organizations, because I just want to let you know, if you have a community service project that you could use 300 students on, please let us know. We try to do outdoor things, you know, active kind of things, but we do lots of things from garden builds and water cleanups and things like that to assembling food bins for Al's Angels and things like that, a lot of organizations that you guys know. We are getting ready to kick off our 25th year, so we're very excited. We've been around for a little while. And we're getting ready to announce where we're going next year for the international portion. What else, Amy?
We work with Rotary?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. And so Rotary, I was going to say, has been a wonderful partnership for us locally and internationally. It's amazing to witness the reach that Rotary has throughout the country, but also throughout the world. We've partnered with local Rotary organizations in Ecuador, Guatemala, Dominican Republic, and beyond. And it's really, I've witnessed the ripple effect that it's had. So even some of our volunteers end up partnering with local Rotaries in those countries, and they do even more projects. And through the different grants and everything, and the matching that's through Rotary, it's an amazing organization. I feel so privileged to have met so many Rotarians and really learned more about the Rotary. So thank you so much. And the local Rotary is also, it's such a pivotal part of our organization, and we couldn't be more grateful. Thank you so much.
With Children Beyond Borders, I'm preaching to the converted here. We owe so much to Sunrise Rotary. Since 1983, Homes of Hope has been operating in Westport. We run the Gillespie Center, where Sunrise Rotary serves a meal.
What is the Gillespie Center, Jeff?
The Gillespie Center is the homeless shelter for single men, 100 yards that way. Many of you have served a meal there the first Saturday of every month for the last many, many years. 15 men and 5 women are there. It is, we believe, and prove me wrong, one of the 4 homeless shelters in an affluent suburban community in America. That is a big city problem, and suburban communities just don't put up with it. But because of the community support around here, from all of you, it's been here a long time. We have a food pantry at the attic of the Gillespie Center, where the Saturday of Super Bowl Sunday, you all do the food drive at Stop and Shop, the biggest one-day food drive that we have, which is just a miracle and keeps us in food for about 2 months of the year. We have a family shelter in the Backrack community for 6 single mothers and their children, mostly over by exit 42 on Moss Lane at Linksweiler House across from Mitchell's. And then we have 41 units of permanent supportive housing in Westport and Norwalk, 6 units of which in the Westport Rotary Centennial House, which is there only because you and your fellow club, Westport Rotary Club, funded the option to allow us to get that piece of property in 2004. So our organizations are very, very closely tied together, and we hugely appreciate your support. And thank you, thank you.
Welcome, you're welcome. And it was just lovely to hear from all of you. What I would like you to do before you start mingling with your colleagues is all of you please come up here for a photograph, and I'd like my committee members who aren't also recipients who are here to come up as well.